YouTube, it's Ashley here. So today I wanted to quickly make a video for my fellow nursing students who are just starting nursing school. Congratulations. What I wanted to do is just give you guys a few tips on how to become successful nursing students. I do realize that this can be a very exciting yet scary time. I am a registered nurse. I just want to give you a few tips on how to be successful nursing students so you can graduate, take your NCLEX, and be the best nurses that you can be. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. Be sure to hit the like button if you like this video and hit that subscribe button. So my first tip is get a handy dandy planner. This planner helped me write all of my due dates or all of exam days, projects that need to be done, because we know that nursing school can be very hectic and you are going to get a lot of assignments at once, so you want to be sure that you don't forget anything. So the planner that I had brought this at Paper Source. So this is a Lily Pulitzer planner. As soon as I would get my syllabus, I would basically write all of my due dates, any exams that were coming up, and I would just write them on my calendar. And soon as I had completed that task, I would just highlight it in yellow highlighter, and that was it. So I definitely recommend a planner. So the next thing that helped me, it is NCLEX RN Incredibly Easy, the question and answer book. This helped me related to the topic that we were learning, such as cardiac, neuro, any type of med calculation questions, and it gives you, oh my god guys, tons, it's so heavy, tons and tons of questions, and they had like these little tests in the back that were very helpful. I bought this off of Amazon. I forget how much I had purchased it for. I believe it was like maybe $26 roughly, to help me get used to answering questions and just to understand the material. They also give you rationales in the book, which was very helpful. So the next tip that I would suggest is to figure out what type of learner you are. I know that some people can listen to lecture and just study like that. Some people are good at reading textbook. Some people are very visual learners. So what I would do, if your professors allow it, to record your lectures. There are plenty of apps on your phone or on your iPad. The program that I had used was Notability. I believe it was $2.99 on the iPad, but it was awesome. I was able to download all of my lecture PowerPoints onto Notability and also record at the same time and take notes. So that is an amazing, amazing app for note taking and recording your lectures as well. If you're more of a visual learner, what I used to do, if I needed to actually picture what I was doing, I would actually go on YouTube. If you're learning anything about ABGs or, I don't know, a congenital heart defect, when you're not sure what is going on, how the cardiac system works or the respiratory system works, I would always go on YouTube and look up videos. YouTube is an amazing resource. It definitely helped me, you know, kind of picture what was going on with the person's body, what are some things to look for. So I definitely recommend YouTube. Another thing that I had purchased off of Amazon is this memory notebook of nursing. I would say I didn't use this a lot, but it is a good reference. So for example, this is, I believe, the pharmacy book. It would give you visuals on ways to remember calcium supplements or any type of drug that you were learning. I also have a patho book as well. I had the volume 1, 2, and the pharmacy book, and I think it was like $18. Things such as alcohol withdrawal, the signs and symptoms, what to look for. So this is a good book for the students that are very good with being able to read a textbook and remember it that way. Kudos to you because I have a very hard time just reading material. But one thing that I would say is if you're reading a textbook, make sure you highlight key facts, you take notes. Also, flashcards are very good, especially for pharm. That's one thing I definitely used. Make sure I wrote the drug, any type of side effects I needed to remember, any type of ranges I needed to remember, any type of medicines that you're having trouble remembering, and also labs. So I definitely suggest flashcards. The next thing that I would like to suggest was taking time for myself. Even if it was for an hour or two, I would definitely recommend is making sure you get your full 8 hours of sleep. Luckily, as a nursing student, I never felt the need to pull an all-nighter. I didn't feel the need to stay up late reading the book. I like to pace myself, which worked for me. Making sure you go to class. Gosh, missing a lecture can definitely throw you off. You record them if you can. Make sure that you're not cramming. You're not going to pass a nursing test if you cram, and you're not going to retain that information. So this is information that you're going to have to, you know, apply when you're in clinicals, apply when you're a nurse, apply when you take your NCLEX. So you definitely don't want to cram. I suggest, you know, just studying bit by bit. And if you are definitely having a hard time focusing on a certain subject, a certain drug, focus on what you don't know. If you know that you're good with pharm, if you know that you are good with patho, focus on that last, because you'll have more time to ask questions to your professors. You will have more time to study on that material. So the next thing that definitely helped me as a nursing student was a strong support system from my family, from my friends, from the group of friends who I made during nursing school. I have no idea what I would have done without my group. Just that support, that's something that you're really going to need when you're in nursing school. So that is about all I have for you guys. I hope you like this video. If you have any more questions, feel free to comment in the comment section below. Bye guys.